welcome to the channel. Today we have a review of the Marvel Legends Infinity Saga, Thanos and Iron Man 2-pack. I am so excited for this figure, pack. This is one of my most anticipated figures of the year. Iron Man is my favorite superhero, and I love Thanos a lot. I think he's such a great villain, and obviously this scene in Endgame is so iconic, and I'm just really happy to have this in my possession. The box is beautiful. You can see where it says Marvel Studios Infinity Saga. You get the Avengers logo. You get the Avengers Endgame, obviously Marvel Legends. Up top, you get Avengers Endgame, and you get to see what suit it is, Thanos. Anything on the bottom, just legal stuff. I like the images of the side, where you get to see some really great images of some Avengers like Captain America, Thor, Falcon, Hulk. A lot of really great characters. The Endgame poster. And then more great characters. You got Rescue, you got Scarlet Witch, more Falcon, Doctor Strange. Some really cool characters. Let's break these guys up and check them out. Here we have Iron Man and Thanos out of the packaging. Let's go over all the accessories that each character comes with before we dive into the figures. There's a lot going on. So I don't want you guys to miss anything. First and foremost, we have the head sculpts. He comes with 3 head sculpts. The one he's wearing, which we'll take a closer look at in a bit. And then he's got his Iron Man helmet, and then obviously the Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark face, which I think that looks just like Robert Downey Jr. And I'm really, really impressed with both of them, with actually all 3 head sculpts. So there's these. He comes with 2 pairs of fist hands, so he can go one-on-one with Mr. Thanos. He comes with 2 open hands, which you can actually put the blasters in there, which is, you know, obviously is like something you want to do. Here is his blasters, which looks really cool. Then he comes with a shield, which you can see when he tries to, you know, cover up Hawkeye, you know, and then he has his blade, which is pretty cool too. So those are Tony's, and then for Thanos comes with 4 different head sculpts. So let me see, I'll get these 2. So you got the one with the armor. Yeah, you got another. Yeah, he has 4. I was gonna say, wait, is there more? Then you have a plain looking face. I think obviously these face sculpts are all really, really nice. We'll take a closer look at the one where he was snapped away in a minute. Here's another head sculpt, which I want to make sure these are different. Yeah, this is more of a menacing one. This one's more of a sarcastic laugh, you know. And then you can actually switch the Infinity Gauntlet and make it so it's a fist. He has a snap. Actually, they both have the snap fingers on, which I think is so cool. And then you have Thanos' blade, which is really nice. Tony fell, which I really like this blade a lot. And we can take a closer look at the blade that comes with the Diamond Select one a little bit later. So, as Tony's on the ground, we'll take a look at his head sculpt. This is the battle damage head sculpt. And he looks really good. Like I said, I really think that this looks an awful lot like Robert Downey Jr. I think this face sculpt is probably the best head sculpt we've gotten of Robert. And one of the things I really like about this figure as well is that you get the, you know, the iconic snap, which I think is really cool that we can recreate that moment with these characters in our displays. And then also too, we have Thanos, and what I like about Thanos is they don't have any of the Infinity Stones, because obviously Tony has them, so I think that's really cool. And then a closer look at this head sculpt, you see this is when Tony obviously gets the one-up on Mr. Thanos, and you can start to see, you know, all the detailing of him going away. But I also like that the detailing also doubles as like battle damage as well, so I really, really like that. Before we go any further, I want to change out some accessories on these characters, and then we can just switch out with the stuff that I'm probably going to have displayed with my guys. I really wanted Thanos to have the Infinity Stones in his gauntlet, and I also wanted Tony to have his, you know, Iron Man helmet and his repulse blasters. But, you know, I'm not going to go over the articulation with Thanos, because I'm not going to go to the articulation with either one of these guys, because we honestly have already seen these figures on my channel. We've already reviewed this Thanos with the Amazon exclusive set, and then also too, we've reviewed many other Iron Mans, and they're all basically the same as far as articulation goes. But detailing for these figures, I really love the gold and red. I think that the paint looks really good. I love the face sculpt of this Iron Man. It's one of my favorite Iron Man armors. I do have a bit of a paint smudging right here, but it's okay. We can call it battle damage. But I really love the sleekness of the design that we get with this figure. I got quite a bit of like paint missing. That's kind of annoying. even more down there. So yeah, there's actually some paint damage on my Iron Man, which is kind of annoying, but again, we'll call it battle damage and move on in life. I think on his chest there's another scuff. Yeah, that's really disappointing. You know, with the amount of money you're paying for these guys, I would want these to come in, you know, a little bit better, but that's fine. And then I love the way this Thanos looks. It just looks incredible. I'm really looking forward to do some size comparisons with these guys. That's what I really wanted to do. I just wanted to show you some cool, some details with these figures before we move on to that. I mean, the gauntlet just looks great. And by the way, all this stuff pops in and out really easy. There's no issues on my end as far as getting the hands on and the head sculpts on. I think they do a really good job of, you know, making sure that these are pretty easy to go on. But first, let's do some size comparisons with Tony, and then we will do size comparisons with Thanos. Here we have Iron Man with the Endgame concept War Machine. We have the AI Tony Stark, and then we have the Gamerverse Atmosphere Iron Man. And they all look really great, obviously, together. These two look even better together because you can actually see the same patterns within the armor, which is really nice, especially the face sculpt. This is always nice to have a classic Iron Man, and also the Gamerverse Iron Man was actually for a while holding place as my MCU Tony, but now I finally have an MCU Iron Man and I couldn't be happier. So all in all, I think these guys scale in really great. Let's get Mr. Thanos in with some of his counterparts. So here we have Thanos with the Amazon exclusive box set with the Children of Thanos, and then we have with the Disney Store exclusive Endgame Thanos from the Marvel Select line. I love all three of these Thanos so much. It was nice for a while that, you know, he was holding my spot for the, you know, for the Endgame MCU Thanos, which is nice, but it's nice to finally have like a more accurate Thanos as far as the gauntlet he wears. I really wanted him to have, you know, the Iron Man gauntlet. I thought that was really cool. And I do like this blade a hell of a lot more than the Marvel Select. This one I think is more film accurate, and I think that this one was a lot, maybe it was based off of early concept art, but I think this one is the better of the blades, and I think this might be the better of the, you know, of the Endgame Thanos. But I think they all look really great. I think that this pack is a must-buy for any Marvel fan. I think these look really fantastic. I couldn't be happier, and I give this figure set high praise, and I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys can comment down below and subscribe to my channel. That's the best thing you can possibly do. And as always, I appreciate anybody who comes and watches. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next video. I have some more superhero stuff coming out. I have a lot of DC stuff coming out. So I'm going to be reviewing the entire Suicide Squad wave. I'm just waiting for them to come in the mail, and I'm going to be reviewing the entire Snyder Cut Justice League wave. So just waiting for my remaining characters of that. So I hope you guys like this video, and again, I will see you in the next one. Bye.